Incubator, we got some baby sulcata tortoises hatching out right now. Not really, but they just started pipping right there. You can see the first sulcata tortoise started breaking the egg. You can see its little neck. But anyways, I'm gonna put these guys down, and it's already pretty late. I think it's about 11 p.m. right now. I'm gonna put these guys back in the incubator and check on them tomorrow morning to see how many of them are pipping. And it's 3 in the morning again, and the next day. So let's check on these little babies and see they're a little bit slow to hatch out, but you can see this guy already got his leg out, and there's a bunch of them hatching out right now. I don't really want to leave this open too long, but here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 babies hatching out, 8 babies hatching out. These are still not hatching out right here. These are, I don't know if this one, hopefully this one does hatch out. It looks like it was fertile, but when this one was laid, there was a little crack right on the top there. You can kind of see it. It's kind of indented right there. So hopefully that guy hatches out. We'll see. I've never been able to successfully hatch those eggs because usually when they're put in the incubator, they collapse and the hole gets really big, but this one didn't. It actually managed to stay that way. So I guess there was no air going into it, so it didn't collapse. So I think it might hatch out. But there we go. One last peek, and then we'll check them again tomorrow. There's a lot of them out. I think tomorrow should be the most activity for these guys. A lot of them should be hatching out, or not really hatching out because they take a while to hatch out, but a lot of them would be starting to crack already and try to come out of the eggs. What the heck? And some more. I guess this is gonna be a little collaboration right here, a crossover. We're gonna have some baby redfoots in the video as well. That's great. Some baby redfoot tortoises. I think that's the only one that's hatching out. Maybe back there there's some more. Let's see, let's pull these guys out and see what's going on here. Nope, none here, but there is one redfoot hatching out down here. All right, let's put these back and let them be, and then we'll check on them tomorrow. And then the 3 little hermit eggs, which I don't think are fertile. Not fertile. Maybe this one. This one might be. This one, I don't know. They don't really look fertile, to be honest. Hopefully. Oh shit, I should not have turned off the light. All right, it's 8 p.m. the next day, and the baby redfoot is completely out of the egg. Still has the yolk sac. Let me see. You can see it's covered in vermiculite. I'm probably just gonna let him finish here and not move him over to a new container. But the baby sulcatas, look at these guys. They're almost all coming out already. It's just a couple eggs, I think, that haven't pipped yet, and it's just the 3 up here. This one's pipped there in the corner a little bit. So it's just these 3 that haven't started yet. And they'll probably take a little bit longer than the other ones. So yeah, they're coming out really great. Look at this guy, he's almost completely out. He has a really cool shell pattern there. All right, well, I'm not gonna mess with these guys too much. I'm gonna put them back and we'll check on them again tomorrow. All right, it's 2 in the morning, and look at this. The egg with the indentation on the top is actually hatching out. Pretty happy that this dude managed to survive. I mean, can't open this up. There we go. Look at him. He just pipped. Look at his little eye. He closed it. He's like, why is it so bright out there? Let's close this back up for him. All right, so this egg over here pipped as well. The only one that has not is, oh, actually, no, never mind. I thought that I touched this and I thought it was an egg. All right, nothing from this one yet, but other than that, they're all hatched out, which is good because I sold 15 of these and I left 1 extra one just in case they didn't hatch out. This one, I'm pretty sure it's fertile. It just needs another day. Tomorrow morning, I bet you that this one's already gonna be pipping, but that's good because at least I got all the ones that are sold hatching out, so that's perfect. And this one, I'll just give to the next customer that only ordered 1 sulcata. And of course, the little baby redfoot is doing great as well. Still hasn't absorbed his yolk sac. That'll take a couple days. He's As you can see, I'll leave him in here. Maybe just one more day. So just for tonight, or not for tonight, for tomorrow and tonight, and then take him out the next morning. All right, so it's the next morning, and look at all the babies hatching out already. They're almost completely out of the eggs, and they probably still have a big yolk sac. They're pretty young still. You can see the yolk sac there. So I'm not gonna mess with these guys. They still need probably 2 more days in the incubator before they get to go outside. All right, so it is now about 8 p.m. and here is a little update on the babies. So a lot of them are already coming out. This one still hasn't pipped since this morning. Look at this. These guys are doing great. There's a little bit there. You can see his little egg tooth right there on the tip of the nose. I'll put a little arrow towards it. That's the egg tooth. That's what they use to break their shells, the little pointy part right under their nose. So yeah, these guys are doing great. And they should be ready to go to their new homes in a couple weeks. So they got 1 week and they'll be ready. They're already maybe like 3 to 4 days old, maybe. Not too sure exactly. This was the first one that started to hatch out. Let's check on him. Look at that. It's already super small. The egg, the yolk sac is really small already. And I always leave these guys here because I don't want them moving around too much until they're a little bit bigger. And they've already absorbed most of the yolk sac. Because if that pops, the yolk sac, that could kill them. I actually had one of my redfoots die because the yolk sac popped. You see this got stuck there. So yeah, these guys are doing great so far. And the redfoot has a little brother coming out as well. I didn't even notice this one hatching until today. And these guys are very orange baby redfoots. This one's really orange. They're very bright colors. So they're doing great as well, which is good because I had somebody order 4 high orange baby redfoots today, and now I'm going to be able to give them different genetics for each one because I do have more outside, but I only had 3 types of they ordered 3 babies, I mean, and I only had 2 types of genetics, and this one would be the 3rd genetics right here. And back here, there's nothing hatching out. I just checked on them. So yeah, this should be everything hatching out in here. These aren't going to be hatching until next month, then these 2 more months, and these are all like redfoot eggs. These are actually hatching out this month or the month coming up. No, wait, I lied. These aren't hatching out next month. These are the ones hatching out next month, and these hatch out the one after, and then those hatch out in 3 months. And then these are like random because they're redfoot eggs. The ones back there are also random. They're redfoot eggs. The redfoot eggs I don't put by clutch. I just have them all scattered because I put them all in one bin until the bin is completely full because they lay less eggs than the sulcatas. 1 clutch of sulcatas would basically fill up the whole bin. And I ordered more of these on Amazon, but because of the virus, they're going to be delayed. They'll be here soon, hopefully, because I'm trying to stack all of the eggs much simpler that way. And I have 2 sulcatas that should be laying soon. All right, so here are all the babies about to get their first soak. This guy still has a little bit of his yolk sac. I'll probably leave him in the incubator, but I want to make sure that he gets hydrated. Gracie, what are you doing? And then we got this little guy right here. This is the last one to be hatching out. Oh my god. There he is. And all the babies are soaking. And there we go. The first drinks for these little baby tortoises. You see this one right here is already sucking up some water. And they're all enjoying their first time out in the sun as well. So I'm gonna change out this water now. Alright, so now this water is dirty, so we're gonna move all the babies up to here. And as you can see, this tub is really dirty, so we gotta change out this water. And I might change the water one more time just to get them extra clean. Now to put all the babies in here. And there we go, put all the babies inside this smaller incubator. This is actually the incubator that I started hatching babies with. This was the 2nd incubator. And now obviously I have the bigger one, but that one's full. So I put all the babies in here so they could stay warm. And they're gonna be in here probably a couple more days. Let me check. I wanna feed them now. But you can see this guy, he'll be ready to come out already. Oh, this one, he could have another day. These definitely need more time. And this just keeps them in a safer environment than being outdoors where they could injure their own little yolk sac on something. So I'm gonna keep them in here for a little bit longer. But some of them are ready to come out. All right, so I'm soaking the babies again. It's the next day and I'm gonna give them their first meal now. So I put them inside the tub just so that the floor wouldn't get the water cold so quick. The water's still warm. When I put the container right on the floor, it gets cold in like 2 minutes. So I just put it on top of here. All right, so I put some romaine lettuce in here. This is gonna be their first snack. Let's see if they want to eat. When they're like right out of the egg, sometimes they're not too crazy about food because they have their yolk sac keeping them alive, so they don't really need the food right away. But the smell just gets them a little bit curious and they'll start nibbling at things. They actually nibble on their eggshell when they're hatching out as well. And let's see, maybe that's the first guy right there. Nope, he's just climbing it. All right, so I'm gonna let these guys be, put this back in the refrigerator and see if they eat. All right, so I put these guys in a little incubator. Not sure if I recorded that or not, but as you can see, they've been tearing up the lettuce. So I'm gonna take them all outside now to their outdoor enclosure, and then they're gonna be shipped in a couple of days. All right, and that's pretty much the whole process on these guys hatching out. These baby sulcata tortoises, so far I've been doing great. I put them outdoors yesterday, I think, if I remember correctly, and they've been eating like crazy. I soak them and then I feed them and they're doing amazing. Some of them have already gone off to their new homes. The people that bought locally picked them up already. Still need 2 more to go to their new homes tomorrow, and then I'll be shipping them all out. I was gonna make this video, the shipping video as well, but I have a little surprise that I'm gonna do with that. So hopefully that works out and I'll be able to post it, and we'll see how that video comes out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed these little baby tortoises hatching out. If you did, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment for any future suggestions, turn on post notifications, and have a great day. And the loud noises in the background are these 2 song conures that we got recently. We got them this morning, and this is a breeding pair. And as you can see, they already have babies, well, 1 baby, and it's already getting pretty big, and we're hand feeding it so that it teams up very nicely. So yeah, if you guys want me to make videos on these guys, make sure you let me know in the comment section.